After making some ridiculously lo-fi, no-name content, McLuhan Videos is back with a rerun from November 29, 2022 that had Linda George's People magazine photo as a thumbnail for the same issue Barbara Rose profiled Marshall in. Has to be 1976. Tonight's episode. The word sex in a press release.
There's also his Empire in Communications is here, which is a study of the growth of empires.
Speak that I may see thee.
Which is a study of the growth of empire through media.
I wish I'd learned speed reading before I came here.
You can't read him speed.
You can't?
Oh, no, it's, each one is a separate thought.
The idea of visual is matching and auditory is matching.
Well, certainly. Well, in visual space you have...
E.H. Gombrich has a book on this subject called Art and Illusion.
Yeah.
So it's always... And Eric Kabalog, similarly, a book called Preface to Plato, in which the same problem is thoroughly explored. But let's explain it right here and now.
Well, it's like Pascal. Oh, yes. It's or La Rochefoucauld. You can't speed read La Rochefoucauld.
Well, what can you speed read then?
You can vault it. Well, it's like Pascal. Oh, yes. It's La Rochefoucauld. You can't speed read La Rochefoucauld.
Well, what can you speed read then?
You can Voltaire. The New York Times. I can read the New York Times in 20 minutes. Big fat tear. Yeah, the New York Times. I can read the New York Times in 20 minutes, a big fat paper, because it's so nicely, smoothly written. The Globe and Mail takes me an hour.
Why?
It's all broken up into little pieces.
Oh yeah, so
Yes.
it's the going from one page to the next that wasted time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wonderful world, it created civilization.
A long time ago.
No cap, had to walk downtown, Latin Quarter.
It's a wonderful world.
If you don't believe me, let me ask you a question.
It created civilization in our senses.
Wonderful world, it created civilization.
Everybody into itself. And it's called civilization. Civilization means that everybody is the same and everybody is equal before the law, written law.
A long time ago.
I heard one about the guy who went to the drugstore to pick up a few items for his wife, and he got 2 or 3 of them, then he realized there was one other thing. He couldn't remember. He sort of banged his fingers on it.
But everybody is equal before that written law. That is civilization, the kiwis, the sivas.
Yeah.
Now this idea of the kiwis does not exist except for the phonetic alphabet. It has never existed in any part of the world, any time, without the phonetic alphabet. But it is visual. Now the visual sense is homogeneous. It reduces everything to the same form. This is what we call modern science. It's all visual.
In other words, like what you're saying is that republic and democracy are totally a visual thing.
Totally from the phonetic alphabet, and will disappear very quickly with electricity.
Thought of Marshall McLuhan as the person who most defined the culture that we were moving into, and though it seems that many people are talking about it, that he alone had some insights to it long ago before it was ever very real. And the first issue of the magazine, as well as the prototype.
Therapy of the word concerns the work of the witch doctors and the shamans who did the cast the spells and so on, help people to get well.